sous-directeur général pour la culture, que j'invite avec plaisir à prendre la parole.
Thank you very much, Sonia, and I would like to thank all of you for coming so numerous tonight to this important conference and the presentation. I think nothing but your number shows the importance of this event and shows the attachment that you have for this very important site. So I would like also to thank the delegation of Egypt, and particularly our friend Mohammed Al-Zahabi, our co-chair this year of the World Heritage Committee, for supporting this initiative, and of course the International Association of Friends of the Egyptian Museum for launching this initiative. I think that the presence of our Deputy Director General, Mr. Ngida, Getachew Ngida, is also a testimony of the importance that we attach to this event. The reason is very simple, and I think all of you know. The St. Catherine Convent and Monastery and its surroundings is one of the pearls of the World Heritage Convention. Over the centuries, this site of St. Catherine has become legendary for its importance, for all the cultures and religious traditions, which is intended to highlight the transfer, the importance of transfer and exchanges between cultures, and to highlight the ties that are forged between them really in a very, very distant past. This site was inscribed in 2002 in the World Heritage List. At that time, the committee, as you know, has to check on the outstanding universal value of the sites based on a elaborate procedure and a very, say, deep understanding and examination of the value of the site. And at that time, the committee defined the value of the site by looking at these different aspects. I would like to sort of, summarize them for you. First of all, the committee stressed the fact that the architecture of St. Catherine's Monastery is an expression of human creative genius. And secondly, it focused on the fact that St. Catherine is one of the early outstanding examples of Eastern tradition of a Christian monastic settlement. And therefore it demonstrates the intimate relationship between the nature and the spiritual commitment. And thirdly, it focused on the fact that the area of St. Catherine, which is centered on the holy mountain of Mount Sinai, in Jabal Musa, Mount Horeb, the different names of these mountains. Now, of course, this site is very important, and with the increase of the importance of Sinai for tourism, it has become an area that many people visit. So the committee in the past years have looked into the situation of the site, starting, a little bit worrying about, the impact that tourism can bring to this site. The site was not built for being a tourist attraction, of course. It has been built to being a very remote, secluded area where, spirituality and culture could be preserved. So we think that it is very important to maintain an attention to this aspect if we want to preserve in their authenticities the values that have been indicated and listed in the World Heritage List. These sites are very fragile, like many religious sites are, in fact, require, in fact, some special policies for their protection and management. And we have this problem very, very often. 20% of the World Heritage List is a religious site, or it's associated with spiritual events or spiritual connections. And in order to focus on this, the attention of the World Heritage Committee and the UNESCO on this thing, we have actually organized an important workshop that will take place just a couple of weeks from now. I hope that this conference that we are going to organize will therefore contribute to alert the international community of the need to safeguard the humanity's irreplaceable religious heritage. Thank you very much.
Merci, Monsieur Bondarin. Et maintenant, Monsieur Prépis, c'est un expert du patrimoine, architecte, professeur d'université. La parole est à vous.
In this vast area, there are a lot of important archaeological sites, prehistoric settlements and tombs from the early Bronze Age, early Christian asceteria and small chapels, Muslim cemeteries, mosques and Bedouin settlements. Generations of visitors from all beliefs are coming to Jebel Musa mountain in order to pay respect and to find answers to questions which the humankind has been communed with through the centuries. The Holy Monastery of St. Catherine is the world's oldest continuously operating Christian monastery. The fortificated Sinai monastery was built according to historical evidence between 527 and 565 by Emperor Justinian. On the northeast corner, there is the round tower erected in the Napoleon period. The only protection construction is a projection over the entrance against the attackers. The plan of the church is descended from the famous religious monuments and centers of pilgrimage in Palestine and Syria. From the 6th century is the great door to the nave, which is richly decorated with relief sculpture. The world-famous monastery accepted always the respect of Western and Eastern Christians. Even when the religious differences between them, the Virgin's Monastery, dedicated to her by his founder, broadened its authority to East and West when was renamed to St. Catherine's Monastery, while Portugal, Spain, France, Germany, and other countries offered moral and material support to the monastery. Because of the authority of the monastery, the theme of the majestic Sinai landscape became greatly developed in Eastern Orthodoxy. The monastery has the oldest functioning library of the Christian world, as well as the richest in number of foreign languages manuscripts, more than 4,400 items. The famous Codex Sinaiticus is the most important manuscript of the Holy Bible, dated in the middle 4th century. It is possibly one of the 50 books ordered by Constantine the Great for the needs of the churches in Constantinople. Thank you very much for your attention.